Got time today? There's a drinking party later.
Sorry. I'm trying to save right now, but thanks for asking. So poor you can't even buy a decent wedding gift?
Senpai! What kind of thing is that to say?
My name is Kaito Narumi. I'm 26 years old and work in the sales planning department at a major home goods company called Abrams. Today, I came because my sister just returned from Paris and said she had some big news and someone she wanted me to meet.
Oh, there you are, Kaito! Long time no see.
Hey sis, over here. Whoa, you really embrace the Paris vibe, huh? Running up in full Parisian fashion is my sister, Saki Kamijo, who's 4 years older than me. Wait up, Saki. You'll hurt yourself running like that. The intellectual-looking man who followed after her spotted me and smiled gently. Nice to meet you. I'm Yamato Mikami, and I'm dating Saki. It's a pleasure. Kaito Narumi, pleasure's mine.
Okay, enough of the formalities. Let's go eat.
Wow, you work at that Left studio? After moving to the restaurant, we did quick intros to get to know each other. Turns out, Mikami's 4 years older than my sister and works for a major company that specializes in home goods, stationery, and cosmetics. Yes, I changed jobs 2 years ago.
Why do you guys always talk about work, even during a nice dinner like this?
Sorry. Then why don't you tell me how you two met?
Wanna hear? Let's see. It all started when I was in Paris.
As my sister passionately narrated their romance with sparkles in her eyes and dramatic hand gestures, I realized I'd made a mistake. Meanwhile, Mikami just watched her with a warm smile. I'm glad. She looks really happy. Mikami, please, take care of my sister. Of course. Actually, I have one more important thing to tell you today. This might actually be the main reason we're here. I did not expect them to drop a marriage announcement on me. Later, I was in the break room at work, racking my brain. Turns out they're already preparing for the wedding. My sister's always taken care of me. I want to get her something nice for the wedding. But with my young employee salary, I can't afford anything expensive. Guess I'll turn down costly social plans and hit the flea market to save up.
Hey, good work today, Narumi.
I turned at the flat voice and saw a woman standing there with a tired vibe. Miyu Mochizuki. She's 25, a year younger than me.
Got time today? There's a drinking party later.
Sorry. I'm trying to save right now, but thanks for asking. Her expression didn't change, but she somehow looked a little lonely, so I decided to explain. Well, actually...
Your sister's wedding, huh? That makes sense.
Thanks. I'll make it up to you when I can. Mochizuki's one of the coworkers I'm especially close with. I felt bad for turning her down, but honestly, it was a little touching that she looked disappointed. Just then, the mood was broken. So poor you can't even buy a decent wedding gift? The irritating, mocking voice rang out through the break room where it had just been the two of us.
Senpai! What kind of thing is that to say?
Also, what do you want? Heard the convo. Figured I'd come pity you. This annoying guy is my coworker, Takuya Aso. Same year as me. Works in sales and acts entitled because he's the CEO's son. Anyway, Mochizuki, keep Sunday open. I'm inviting you, so you're coming. Got it?
Sorry, but I'm not in the mood. First, you should apologize to Narumi-senpai.
I was surprised. Miu rarely shows her emotions like this. Even getting her to talk to me casually like now took a long time. Huh, whatever. You won't gain anything hanging out with a loser like him. Ugh, none of these feel right. I really don't have any taste, huh? After that, I used my free time to hit stores, but, well, it wasn't going great. When it comes to this kind of thing, Miu's face popped into my head. She's got great taste in clothes, makeup, everything. Even her wallet and accessories show good style. I knew I could count on her. Sorry to call so late. I was wondering if I could ask for help picking out a wedding gift for my sister.
Sure. Want to go look together on Sunday?
Huh?
Something wrong? Is Sunday not good for you?
No. It's great. Thank you.
Anyways, it's late now. Good night, Narumi-senpai.
Yeah, you too, Mochizuki. Get home and rest up. I only meant to ask for advice, but somehow we ended up going shopping together. Why am I suddenly so nervous? Guess I should pick out what to wear on Sunday.
Good morning, Narumi-senpai. Did I keep you waiting?
Sunday arrived. I'd been waiting nervously, and as expected, Mochizuki showed up in a super stylish outfit. Nah, I just got here. That outfit suits you. I've always thought this, but you've got great fashion sense, Mochizuki.
Thank you. Let's get going. I'll guide us today.
Ah, wait up, Mochizuki. I complimented her genuinely, but she sped off ahead of me. So she does get flustered sometimes. Mochizuki's knowledge was even more impressive than I expected. From clothes and cosmetics to daily goods and tableware, she knew it all. After visiting several stores, we ended up in a glassware boutique. This glass is amazing.
It's from a historic Italian workshop. I think your sister would be pleased.
Yeah, the prices, do they have anything similar but a bit more affordable?
Shall we try another shop then?
Sorry, I kept you out all day and couldn't even decide on anything. By the time the sky had gone dark, I was sitting in a family restaurant feeling completely defeated.
Not at all. I had fun too. I don't know much about electronics, so I learned a lot from your explanations.
Mochizuki, you really are a good one. Thanks again for everything. Order whatever you want. Sorry it's just a family restaurant.
Don't worry, I'm grateful to you, Narumi-senpai, you know? As you can see, I'm bad at expressing my feelings. That's why I never made friends, either in school or here at work. Even when I tried to look presentable, the only people who approached me were clearly just after something. Like Aso-senpai.
Kaito winced at the name. I should probably avoid leaving her alone with Aso in the future. I mean, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth too.
But Narumi-senpai kept talking to me patiently and always waited until I could put my feelings into words.
I just genuinely like talking with you, Mochizuki. I can tell you're a really good person. And there's zero ulterior motive too. Anyway, sorry for dragging you around all day. I didn't even make a decision in the end. I know it might sound like an excuse, but I owe my sister a lot. She raised me, even though we're not related by blood.
Huh?
It happened when I was in first year of middle school.
No, Michiru, why?
My parents died in a car accident. The mountain road was slick from the rain the night before. It was just a tragic accident. Saki's mom was my mother's best friend. While she panicked after losing her friend, Saki hugged me tightly, trying to protect me as I struggled to process it all.
It's okay. It's okay now. Kaito, we're your family now. See? You're not alone.
I had no siblings, and my grandparents were already gone. Saki's family took me in. But her parents both worked, so it was mostly Saki who looked after me. She spent what should have been the best years of her youth taking care of me. Without her, I probably would have gone down the wrong path somewhere along the way. So, even just a little at a time, I want to repay her for what she did for me. That's when I stopped talking. I saw the tears falling silently one by one down Miyu's cheeks.
Sorry. Just listening doesn't mean I understand what you two went through.
No, it means a lot that you care that much.
I'm sure your sister's fiancé feels the same way I do. We can't fully share the pain and joy you two have experienced. Not being able to share that with the one you love, it's really sad. But we can start learning about those things from now on.
After dinner, we parted at the station. Thanks again for today. Your advice really helped. And honestly, you saved me in a lot of ways.
I'm glad I got to hear everything too. Good night, Senpai.
Yeah, good night. Alright, that department store should still be open, right? Thanks to her, I finally decided on a wedding gift. I headed off to buy it. I let you into this company as a final favor, with the promise that you'd show results, but there's still nothing to show. Meanwhile, while we were eating at the family restaurant, Aso had been summoned by his father, the company president, for a sudden dinner at a luxury restaurant. What? Wait, I'm just in a bit of a slump right now. Once I'm out of it, I'll... Is that so? What concerns me more than your lack of results is the lack of good reports I hear about you in the company. That's just... They're all jealous, poor losers with no talent or money. Silence. Jealous, poor losers? You still believe that nonsense is valid? Apparently, this warped mindset hadn't changed, even after many warnings. Think about why that's wrong. Unless you change that worldview, you'll never achieve anything. Got it? Yes. A few days later, that tense exchange went unnoticed by most.
Here, Narumi-senpai, take a coffee break.
Thanks. Damn, all of them. Back at work, Aso continued to glare daggers at me. Looks like his father's words didn't get through after all. And so, while being hated even more than before, I pressed on with planning the next project. For better or for worse, in sickness and in health, I vow to love, honor, and support you for life. After about 6 months of prep, Saki and Yamato's wedding was held successfully. They finished exchanging vows and rings. Their lips met. Thank you, sis. Please, be happy. I'm the luckiest guy in the world to have you as my sister. After the ceremony, we moved to the reception hall. On the way, I ran into someone unexpected. Yo, what are you doing here? I'm just here for my sister's wedding. What about you? Sister? Wait, she's your sister? Damn, Guess she scored big. What do you mean? You don't know? The Mikami family's loaded. My dad's known them for years. That's why I'm here. Unlike you, I actually made something of myself. Hey, my sister married for love. Take that back. Huh, yeah, right. Anyway, later. Takuya walked off as I glared after him, not realizing someone else had been watching us from behind. Yamato's really grown into a fine man, and now he's got such a wonderful wife too. The reception had started. At that moment, Saki and Yamato were greeting the Aso family. There's no doubt in my mind, she's the most amazing woman in the world.
You're embarrassing me, Yamato. But I feel the same. There's no one better than you.
Ha! You two are adorable. Forgive the public display, but I figured I should say it out loud, in case anyone had the wrong idea. A misunderstanding, you say? Yes, my father told me just now. Apparently, there are people who believe my wife only married me for my family's wealth. That's right. Yamato's father had seen the earlier exchange between me and Aso. At Yamato's words, Aso froze, his shoulders twitching. How rude! Pay them no mind. Anyone who sees the two of you together can tell it's nonsense.
Thank you, President Aso. I hope the misunderstanding clears up.
Indeed. Takuya, you know Left Studio, don't you? Yes, of course. One of our clients, right? Correct. And Yamato was recently made MD of the Product Planning Division. You'll likely be working with him quite a bit in sales. I see. I look forward to it, Takuya-san. Yes, looking forward to it. His face is terrifying, and his grip is way too strong. Yamato wouldn't let go of the handshake, smiling darkly. Aso could only shake in fear. Yamato was headhunted and became MD leader in just 2 years. He now decides what products our company pitches. He's someone you absolutely must not anger. Damn it, I still can't stand that guy. Just wait. And so, on the surface, the wedding ended without incident. Well, Mikami-san, good to see you again. A few weeks later, Aso met Yamato again as a client. It's been a while, Takuya-san. Thank you again for last time. I didn't expect you to be the one handling this. Isn't it usually someone else? Left Studio is normally handled by another salesperson. But on this day, Aso had volunteered for the job, citing his connection with Yamato. When I heard you'd be our contact, I insisted on switching reps. Oh, I should warn you. I don't go easy on people, even if we're acquaintances. Of course, I don't let personal feelings interfere either. In other words, if the deal's good, he won't reject it out of spite. Remembering that painful handshake, Aso nearly grimaced. But he quickly put on his sales face and started the pitch. The result? Hey, Narumi, thanks to you, the Left Studio deal went up in smoke. It was a complete failure. The day after he was informed of the results, Aso barged in yelling. What? Aso?
Failure? No way. That deal should have gone through unless something major happened.
Well, it didn't. It fell apart because of your proposal. Yes, it was the plan I'd put together. The same one I'd been working on since before the wedding. That can't be. This plan passed the department head's final check. What exactly did they object to? Sure, the documents might have passed, but the deal still collapsed. They said this pitch is a joke, not worth discussing. No way. Looking over the materials, there's no mistake. It's my proposal. The department head soon approached me.
Yes, I did give the final approval on this proposal. Aso-kun, if our proposal was the issue, I apologize. For reference, could you tell me how you pitched it?
Huh? Are you saying it's my fault the deal failed?
I didn't say that. I just want to know since it's a possibility.
I just presented it as is. I said we'd start with a test launch at the preferred locations.
I see.
She likely suspected that Aso gave a different verbal explanation. But now that he'd claimed otherwise, we had nothing else to say. What should we do? I was thinking that when...
I see. It's clear now that you deliberately sabotaged the deal.
What? She declared it as if it were a fact.
Actually, the client contacted me. Said what you said didn't match the pre-shared info.
What?
Apparently, the previous rep gave them a quick overview during the handover. He'd already received the proposal document too.
So when the deal differed from what he heard from the trusted previous rep, Yamato reached out to our company. The department head had already reviewed both Yamato's meeting notes and the materials. She realized Aso had distorted the pitch.
It could have just been a misunderstanding or a lack of sales skill. But, judging by your reaction, that's not the case.
You set me up.
I was just checking. When one of my team is getting blamed, I need to ask. If it were just a matter of weak sales, you wouldn't have said test launch at select stores. I heard you said we're rolling it out to all major locations by the end of this quarter. That's completely different.
That plan's nowhere near that stage.
Well, I'm not your boss, so I won't press this any further, but...
The department head paused. Then, after a single blink, she shot Aso a piercing glare.
Try to pull anything on my team again. Even if you're the president's son, I won't hold back.
And so, Aso was scolded by the sales planning department head. But for him, this was just the beginning, because... You really screwed up. Immediately after, Aso was summoned to the president's office. Before the enraged president, he shrank even further. I'm sorry. Sorry doesn't cut it. I was shaken to the core when Yamato contacted me. He had already spoken to the sales planning head, so I waited. But to think you intentionally tampered with the proposal. Actually, Yamato didn't just contact the department head about this deal. After speaking with the head, he also reached out to the president. After receiving that call, the president held off judgment, then summoned Aso to the office. Let me ask you directly, just to be sure. You did deliberately alter the proposal, correct? Aso hesitated for a moment, unsure whether to deny it. But that would mean admitting he was incompetent, and his pride wouldn't allow that. He gave a small nod. I see. Then here's your punishment. Aso Takuya, you're fired. Of course you get no severance. Pack your things and leave this company immediately. Takuya bites his lip in frustration, but doesn't seem too surprised. He likely knew that if he admitted it was intentional, this would be the outcome. If he'd claimed it was a mistake, the punishment might have been lighter, but he prioritized his pride. He didn't want to tell his father, even as a lie, that he was incompetent. Huh. Takuya, let me ask you this. Not as president, but as your father. Did you do all this to sabotage Narumi-kun? What? I heard it was you who said Yamato's wife was only after his wealth. No, that's... And I've been told you treated Narumi-kun especially poorly. I imagine it was part jealousy over romantic feelings, and desperation, fearing I'd given up on you for your lack of results. Huh. It's true, you hadn't achieved anything notable yet. But since you started sales, you'd constantly met your basic targets. Your current performance was decent. Had you continued, your results would have likely improved. That's right. Aso being wealthier than us wasn't just because of his family. He was earning incentives as a salesperson, so his salary was indeed higher than ours. It wasn't that he lacked ability, so why didn't his numbers improve? Because of that attitude of yours, your tendency to look down on others. People can sense it. Sure, being wealthy might open more doors in life. It might bring peace of mind. It can also raise your social standing. But none of that gives you the right to belittle others who aren't. Those truly admirable as people are the ones who stay humble, never arrogant, and hold to their values. I've told you this over and over. I only hope that now you finally understand what I meant. A tear slips from Aso's eyes. His father had been patiently trying to teach him all along. His father had given him a final chance by bringing him into the company. Now that it's all too late, he finally understands the weight of those words and feelings. Afterward, Aso came to me and gave a deep, sincere apology. Following the president's orders, he packed his things and left the company. Once home, he also contacted Yamato and apologized. Finally understanding his father's words, he chose to start over from scratch.
Glad the deal managed to go through in the end.
As for the deal Aso had ruined, it was salvaged thanks to the previous rep returning to renegotiate. That rep had shared a brief outline of the proposal in advance. And Yamato, already wary of Aso, immediately noticed the inconsistency and contacted our company. Since Yamato waited without reporting it externally, the situation never escalated into a company-wide trust issue. Really? Yamato saved us. I thought we were screwed for a moment. No drinks? Want something? Oh, don't feel like you have to get alcohol. Tonight's all about thanking you. That's right, I'm out drinking with Mochizuki to thank her.
You're so proper. I really didn't do anything, though.
No, thanks to your advice, I managed to pick out a great wedding gift. A week before the wedding, I visited Yamato's home and gave them my gift.
Thanks, Kaito. What is it? Can I open it now?
Saying that, my sister carefully began unwrapping the gift, while Yamato watched with gentle eyes. She untied the ribbon and opened the wrapping paper. Is this an album? Inside was a handmade photo album. Yes, that was the gift I had chosen. But it wasn't made to store my memories with her. This was a wedding gift. I wanted it to bring joy to both Saki and Yamato. My sister slowly opened the cover.
Huh?
Sis, I'm really thankful to you. You probably wanted to go have more fun, but you looked after me, even though we're not blood related. So with this gift, I wanted to say congratulations and send all those feelings of gratitude too. To Yamato-san as well, I wanted to say thank you for finding my sister, and congratulations. But it was hard to find the right way to say that. No matter how expensive the gift, nothing felt right. In the end, what I came up with was sharing my thoughts and time. Sis, thank you for everything. Because of you, I never felt lonely. I was able to smile every day, all thanks to you. I'll be okay now, sis. Please, take care of your own happiness from here on out. And Yamato-san, please give my sister all the happiness in the world. Sis, Yamato-san, congratulations on your wedding.
Idiot! I stayed with you because I wanted to spend time with you.
I don't have much talent, and I'm clumsy, so the album didn't turn out beautiful, but I put all my feelings into making it. I was able to give it with the emotions I wanted to express, and the two of them were really happy with it. Thanks. It's all thanks to what you said. You can't possibly understand everything they've been through just by hearing the story. The idea for this gift came from those words from Mochizuki.
I've said it before, but I just shared my honest impression, that's all. And I just thought, maybe your sister's husband feels the same way I do.
Even so, that only happened because Mochizuki genuinely listened to my story. If it weren't for your words, I probably would have settled for something less heartfelt. Really, thank you. Feelings, they're invisible, and it's hard to express them directly. That's why people turn them into something physical, so they can be seen and shared. Hey, Mochizuki, right now I'm showing my gratitude to you by treating you to this meal, but... And sometimes, those feelings are turned into sound instead. I take the sweet, aching feeling in my chest and put it into words for her. A few seconds later, after hearing her reply, the two of us smiled wide, bashful and beaming.
Oh, that part made me cry with the album. That was so sweet. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.